my name is Emma Hallis O'Connor, and I serve on the Elections Committee at the League of Young Voters in Portland. I graduated from college in Maine in 2009, and I've been living and working in Maine ever since. And I'm here today to state my opposition to both LD 203 and LD 199. Our mission at the League of Young Voters is to make politics accessible and engaging for young people in Maine. And we do that by creating an informative voter guide on local candidates for each election cycle, and we host forums where young people can meet candidates and ask questions. And educating and engaging young voters is especially important in the face of declining voter participation among young people that has worsened over the past 30 years. Our work on voter participation is aided by the fact that registering to vote in Maine is very easy. A student who moves from one town to another for college, or a teen who has just turned 18 years old, can go to the polls, register, and vote, and become part of Maine's democratic process. And the first year I lived in Maine, I had no idea that I could register and vote on the same day, and I regretted not getting my act together to come register earlier at the town office. And as I was walking from class on election day, a van full of students pulled up and shouted to me that I should get in the car and come vote. I had a Massachusetts ID. I had never registered in Maine before, but I could participate in that year's election anyway. That's the way voting should be. Both of these bills that will be heard today before our Veterans and Legal Affairs Committee will simply place an undue burden on our young voters by setting up unnecessary barriers. We need policies that provide incentives for young people to get involved in their communities, not obstacles. Young people are often transient and don't have state-issued identification before voting day. By providing unneeded difficulties for voter registration, we will simply see less young people at the polls. I can say firsthand that as a young person who came to Maine as a college student, it was the openness and accessibility of local politics in Maine that encouraged me to put down roots here after my graduation. Voter participation often goes hand in hand with community involvement. In a state where it is difficult to keep young people from moving elsewhere, it is essential that our policies encourage young people to become more engaged in their communities here. I sincerely hope that the Veterans and Legal Affairs Committee will reject these two bills, LD 203 and LD 199, and continue to make politics more accessible to young people in Maine.